Well, Lisa, there's been a steady stream of Torontonians lining up here at City Hall today to sign the books of condolence. And as Charles III is officially proclaimed as the King of England, some are feeling mixed about Canada's new head of state.
I think he'll do a good job, but I think most would have preferred if it was William.
As a new era officially begins, reaction is pouring in. Linda has been a loyal royal watcher most of her life.
So that's the picture I took of the Queen.
That's a close-up shot.
That's a really good shot, yeah.
And she feels His Majesty has a lot to live up to.
I like him because he was with Diana, so by default, but let's face it, I mean, he's going to have a lot of work ahead of him to live up to that.
Right. Many are waiting to see how the new king will reign and say he deserves a chance to prove himself.
He knew this was coming since he was probably 5 years old. You know, so he's had a lot of time to put some thought into what he's going to do.
I think King Charles is the beginning of the new progression as to where we're going with climate change and political views. Up until now, I think the Queen had to hold the fort.
These changes to the monarchy are also dredging up memories of the Diana days and the devotion many feel for the so-called people's princess. Mary, like others we spoke with today, still harbor conflicted feelings toward the new king and his wife Camilla, the now Queen consort.
I'm still not over what he did to Diana, as a lot of people are.
Now, if you step away from City Hall in Queen's Park, where people are gathering to pay their respects, a very different tone altogether. David has little interest in the royal family and believes it's time to say goodbye to the monarchy.
There's a lot of Indigenous people that have been hurt and destroyed by them. A lot of BIPOC people. I think it's time that we just move on in the society. It's sad that she's gone, but I think we should move on.
Like, this should be the end of the era.
I believe so in Canada, for sure.
The city tells me in just a couple of days, hundreds of people have come here to City Hall to sign those books of condolence. And even though there's a lot of mixed feelings right now about the monarchy, one thing that is unequivocal is the profound impact Queen Elizabeth has had on many people here in Toronto.